Hello everyone, this is Vishwali Dev, and on behalf of Team 11, I'll be presenting on the prompt OpenAI Gym. My other team members would be Nolan Groves and Vikrant Dev. So let's start the presentation by talking on what is OpenAI Gym. So released in 2016, OpenAI Gym is essentially a tool that is being used to compare the different reinforcement learning algorithms. So after the success of using reinforcement learning in order to win over a human in the game of Go, there was a lot of interest in the topic, and the authors and other researchers felt the need to have a tool or a platform on which the different algorithms can be tested uh, in a fair and unbiased manner. That gave birth to OpenAI Gym, which was an internal tool earlier and later on open to the wider audience using a white paper that we have mentioned as a reference in one of the last slides. So there are a lot of environments available within the OpenAI Gym, such as Atari games, the simple one of balancing a pole, or even playing a blackjack. So the current status of OpenAI Gym is that its capabilities have been expanded and it is called Gymnasium now. There are a lot of different customizable environments that can be downloaded, as well as one can create them on based on one's own application or algorithm. Now let's move on to why OpenAI Gym works and what is its importance. So at its core, OpenAI Gym is an API that compares the working or the performance of complex environments and how an agent performs within that environment. So OpenAI Gym focuses more on environment rather than agents, and this is because of two advantages. The first one is that the reinforcement learning algorithm can be tested in multiple environments. That is a benefit, so that performance metrics can be evaluated in both simple as well as complex environments. The second advantage of preferring environments over agents would be to get a better idea about sample complexity without depending too much on computation resources. And it is also highly customizable, as I said before. It supports various learning styles and ensures that the peer review process is fair, so that everyone that wants to review the algorithm gets a fair environment that is essentially the same for everyone. It has a lot of libraries like TensorFlow, PyTorch, and other stable baselines to compare the algorithm upon. So when the OpenAI Gym started in 2016, it did not have a wide API or library support, but the Gymnasium that is available now, it has TensorFlow and PyTorch support as well. So moving on to our card poll example. This is the simple example where there's a cart and with a standing pole into it, and we have to manipulate the cart in such a way that the pole is upright. But in this example, we don't do that. Our reinforcement learning agent needs to do that. So I have heard that Bartow, Sutton, and Anderson's inspiration behind taking this example was seeing a juggler in a circus. So that's a fun fact about this example and the paper. So the basic problem I would like to describe is the pole isn't standing. all the time. There's a high possibility that it might fall off. But what our agent needs to do here is ensure that the pole is standing